Hey, Scopers.
Hi.
How you doing?
New Year's Eve.
The party has not yet started, but it will very, very soon.
Party started, Jane. I don't know what you're talking about. The party has started. It's right here in my glass.
Which drinky are you on, Jared?
Well, right now I'm drinking straight bourbon with ice. I guess it's bourbon on the rocks.
It's not neat.
It is not neat. That would be without ice.
It would be. Well, I'm drinking a local, sort of a semi-local brew, Leinenkugel's Snowdrift Vanilla Porter.
Nice. It's a heavier beer.
It's heavy. It's not too hoppy.
But it's cold out, so you want a heavier beer to fortify yourself against the winter winds.
What is the temperature here in Minneapolis right now? I think it's
minus 4,
yeah.
5.
And that's warm.
Yeah, it's not getting any warmer, folks.
But we're not here to talk weather, although
No.
I probably could do a podcast that would be all weather.
You should do a weather podcast. That'd be great.
The Weather Alarmist podcast.
That'd be great. You know, the weather would be only about a week or so late, but it'd still be fun, right?
No.
Right? Okay.
We are here to thank our viewers. Since we got turned on to YouTube, it's this new hot thing on the internet.
Yeah.
We've slowly been amassing / collecting subscribers.
Like Pokemon. We throw the Pokeball out into the crowd and we collect them.
And Jared tells me that when you reach certain milestones or certain amounts of subscribers, you have to do some sort of special video.
It's sort of a tradition, yes. So we reached
I've never heard of it, but...
You're not plugged into the YouTube world.
I'm
definitely more plugged into the YouTube world.
I just sit in front of my TV with my clicker, is what I do.
Your clicker.
My clicker, and I lean in.
It's awesome.
And then I just let you run the show. So what is this video all about, Jared?
We have reached 50 subscribers. We're actually, I think, at the time of recording this, we're at 56 subscribers.
Wow. So we're
over
late.
4,000 views. So we're just we're doing a little video just to thank you for subscribing. You know, when you subscribe, it's actually it's a validation.
Yeah.
You're saying you believe in the content that we produce for you on a semi-regular basis.
It's good that you believe in it because oftentimes, I mean, Adam's not even here, so that tells you.
What does that say?
Yeah.
What does that say?
What
I mean,
does
you've got the two pillars.
Yeah.
Adam comes in, he's like the grout.
What type of pillar would we be? What sort of column would be?
I'm probably gonna go with Doric.
Doric.
Not too much filigree, but still a classic column.
It is amazing the things I can quiz you on and you could just jump in.
There's Ionic, there's Doric, and there's Corinthian.
Yes, there is.
Those are the three.
All right.
Those are the three classic Greek columns.
So now we move on from classic Greek columns to
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve and a drink demonstration.
Yes, I'm going to demonstrate for you one of my favorite drinks. It is a cocktail made with bourbon and rye. It's called the Old Fashioned. So we're going to cut to that footage now.
All right.
Hey everyone! Like I said earlier, I'm going to show you how to make an old-fashioned cocktail. It is New Year's Eve after all, and who doesn't like to drink on New Year's Eve? Now, the Old Fashioned is one of the original cocktails. That's why it's called an Old Fashioned. And to make it, you're going to need a few components here. So we've got a rocks glass or an old-fashioned glass. I think they're the same thing. We've got these fancy ones. These were a gift last Christmas. I'm enjoying those. We've got a splash of water. This is our shot glass, also for measuring. You need some bitters. I'm using Angostura bitters. You can find these in any liquor store. Sugar. I like to use a sugar cube. You could use regular sugar. May not have the best results. You could also use a simple syrup if you know how to make that. We've got a muddler. We're going to use that to kind of combine the water, the bitters, and the sugar. You need your alcohol. Now, the Old Fashioned is typically made with bourbon or rye. Today we're using Bulleit Rye. I recommend it. It's very delicious and moderately priced. And of course, I like ice in my Old Fashioned, and I'm one of the fancy pants. I've got these big, giant 2-inch cubes of ice. They melt slower, and they don't water your drink down. So let's get started. I'm gonna take an ice cube, pop that in our rocks glass, get our splash of water going, and we're gonna do a couple dashes of your bitters right onto the ice cube, or onto the sugar cube. There we go. We'll set those aside, set that aside, get our muddler, and we're just gonna crush up that sugar. We wanna get the sugar all dissolved if possible. Go at it a little bit more. For the sake of our video, I'm gonna call that good. All right, so now we're gonna pop out one of these ice cubes here. And we're gonna gently set that into our cup if you have tongs. There we go, I don't want to splash too much. All right, so now time for the booze. We've got our Bulleit Rye. We're gonna do 2 ounces of rye. I've got my shot glass here. Each one is an ounce, so we'll pour out 1 and 2. Set that aside. Grab our spoon to stir. Now if you have a nice bar spoon, by all means use that. I just have regular tablespoons. I'm sorry, that's what I have. Stir that up. Set that aside. And the old-fashioned. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you later. That's good.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Jared's favorite drink. He created it like a master. It's a master class of drink making.
If you want to know more about the old-fashioned, there's a website I just found called oldfashioned101.com. That's good information.
And here's my drink demo.
The classic pop and pour.
Pop and pour.
Yes.
No glass for this fella.
Anyway,
So,
guys, thanks
thank
for
you.
subscribing. Hey, 50 subscribers, you can only go up from here.
That's right. It
So-
has to go up from here. Or
Exactly.
I'll kill Jared. So
Ooh.
100 subscribers by March 1st or Jared's dead. And then the podcast dead, because what else are we going to do?
That seems like a really cruel fate for me, but honestly, I think it's fair.
He doesn't seem broken up by it.
No. What are you gonna
So get subscribing, tell your friends. Let's make it happen.
New Year's Eve. Happy New Year.
So for Jared and Adam, I'm Shane,
Yes.
saying Shane Crest out.
Bye.